Hello, everyone. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are safe and healthy. I want to talk to you because I know that we are all going through a very hard time right now. We are facing a pandemic, right? And everything has kind of come to a complete stop around us. Most of us are home doing social distancing, right? And it's hard. It's not an easy thing to do. Staying home, not seeing your friends in person, family, not being able to give someone a hug or, spend time with them in person. So I wanted to share some self-care tips that I hope can help you to get through this time in the best way possible, because we need to be strong. We need to take care of ourselves, and that way we can help, our family and others around us, and support each other more than anything, so that we can get through this hard time. I was having a really hard time. I gotta say, in the beginning of this, I felt very like alone, like people were not maybe comprehending how serious this was and such. And so it just made me feel like a bit of a doom and gloom, right, type of mood. And so I started to look at what I could do to make myself feel better, and that way have a more positive outlook. Tip number 1. First, I want to say, be gentle with yourself. This is not by any means an easy situation to deal with. And it's okay if you're having a hard time. So be gentle with yourself and know that you're doing your best, and you will get through this. But again, it's important to take it one day at a time. Number 2, limit news. Yes, I know. I love to be informed, but I will tell you that the first couple weeks I was watching everything and anything that had to do with coronavirus. I mean, I was looking at the numbers constantly and getting freaked out by, the rising number of people who had been confirmed, with having coronavirus, or COVID-19 as we're calling it now. And once I limited my news intake, I gotta say, that was one of the first things that helped me feel better. I'm not saying don't get informed. All I'm saying is don't make that your whole day. Please don't spend more than an hour a day getting updates on whatever. So what I've done personally is I found a reliable news source that had a 15-minute world update every morning. And I also found a funny show that had also updates, but with a kind of like a funny outtake, which I appreciate it. And the other 30 minutes I spend maybe here and there reading articles and things of that sort. But I will say that made a huge difference. So I highly encourage you, limit the news that you watch a day, because trust me, your anxiety will go way down, and you'll start to feel better. Tip number 3, exercise. I have to say this helped a lot. So it doesn't have to be an hour, it doesn't have to be even 30 minutes, even 15 minutes. But if that's one of the first things that you do during the day, great. If that's how you want to end your day, fine. But whatever you do, make sure that you fit in some time to exercise. Exercise will help you, move your body. It'll activate you. You'll get your endorphins kicking in, which will help you feel better. And yes, I would say exercise is great. Number 4, positive affirmations. I found a really, really cool recording of for morning affirmations. So there's tons of them on YouTube. I can share the one that I found if you'd like. It's only 10 minutes. And it just completely helped me so much, because I would listen to that as I'm exercising, which was great. And I love that very much. I also listened to the positive affirmations as I was, in the morning, first thing in the morning, hanging out with my dogs, getting some sun, and just kind of starting my day right. Tip number 5. If you have pets, I just mentioned my dogs, spend time with them, play with them, just kind of tickle them, or, well, that's probably more for kids, but play around with them, chase them around a bit. I mean, your dogs, your cats, whatever pet you have. If you have birds, maybe whistle with them, I don't know. But I have 2 dogs, and I have to say, spending time with my dogs has been, oh my gosh, so awesome. I always love spending time with my dogs, but now, I mean, they are happy, of course, that I'm home all the time. And so it's just great, they have very good energy, and they appreciate it. So they'll make you feel better, pet them, talk to them, who cares, just be there with them, and that will also help you feel better. Okay. Number 6, make your bed. I know you're like, but I'm not gonna go anywhere. Still, even if some of the other things are not quite into place, if you make your bed, it makes a huge difference. It'll make you feel better. Your space is more organized, and I would say definitely that's one other tip that I could share. Tip number 7, get ready. As if you were gonna go to work, as if you're gonna go out. So don't just stay in your PJs all day and all that. It's so tempting, and I know because I did it the first quite a bit of the days in the beginning. But the best thing you could do is, after you exercise and get your day started, take a shower, enjoy that, wear something nice, and get ready for the day, just as if you would when you're going to go to work. And that also helped me quite a bit feel better. So I hope that, that also helps you as well. Number 8, having a nice, healthy breakfast. So again, make yourself something good to eat. If you have fruit, eat that. Personally, I don't cook very much, so I just stick with something simple. So I just make myself oatmeal in the morning with some toast and peanut butter, and I'm set, ready to go. So it doesn't have to be a huge breakfast, but definitely try to have something nice to eat in the morning to get your day started, and that way you can feel ready to tackle whatever you need to do. Tip number 9, try to have positive sayings or affirmations around me, things that I can look at or on my home. As you can see here behind me, I have this one, right? The best is yet to come. So that's because I want to be able to look at it, and if I'm feeling like in a specific negative space, to be like, okay, change that around, right? Make it into a positive. On my phone, same thing. I have a screensaver that says something really like a positive phrase. So you could do the same thing. Find something on your on Google that's really positive and makes you feel good, and use it as a screensaver so you can be looking at it every time you grab your phone. I feel that it could help us to focus on the positive instead of staying in a negative space for too long. 10, listen to music. This is a time maybe you can put together a playlist that's upbeat, positive, that makes you feel good. That way you can play that as many times as you need to when you're feeling a little bit low. So keep that in mind as well. Listen to music and have fun with it, right? That way you can lift up your mood, okay? Because that's, like I said, it's really important. Tip number 11, think of all the things that you're grateful for, and write them down. This could be a list that you could refer to, when you're feeling a little bit low, and be like, okay, well, all this stuff is going wrong, but what is going right? Because there's always something that's going right? So think of those and write them down. Make a list, write them into little papers, maybe even. Like I've created a gratitude jar, and you can just open it and randomly take out little pieces of paper, like, oh yeah, this is what I'm grateful for this. It could be things that have happened already, things that you've accomplished, things that you have now in your life. Anything, it could be your health, if you're healthy, that you have food, that you have a roof over your head. It could be that you have, all your senses, or that you're able to see. It could be so many different things. So make a list and refer to that list whenever you need it. Okay. Tip number 12, if possible, take a break. That will help you to distress, relax, and be able to put yourself together so that you can recharge, re-energize, or be able to be ready for the next day without feeling overwhelmed. So it's okay to take breaks, and it's okay to take breaks from people, from social media, from the news, and spend time with yourself. So keep that in mind, okay? So if you need to take a break, please do that. It's better for you. Tip number 13. The best thing to do is really take it one day at a time. Focus on the present, on your current day, and what is it that you could do today to make yourself feel the best way possible. You're not alone. We're in this together, and we are being part of the solution by staying home. If you want to, please share this with others so that it could help them as well. We can all, come up with ways to support each other and have a better time getting through this. Okay, so thank you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.